Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Lunatic, aka the One Man Army, and this is a 191 kill game with 2 deaths. And this is actually not even my gameplay. This is by a fellow Logic member by the name of Election. So hope you guys do enjoy this quad feed. All these guys camping up here in the in this little building where everybody, all these snipers, seem to always like to camp. But I kind of running low on gameplay, so I'm uploading a friend of mine's gameplay, just for them, and it also helps both of our channels. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. And this is going to be the next episode in my basic training series. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about Army Basic Rifle Marksmanship, or BRM. It's basically, just like it says, it's basic rifle marksmanship, where the Army teaches you how to shoot your rifle. So it all starts out, it's not just shooting rifle, it all starts out with learning how to take it apart, clean it, how to range your targets, how to find your targets, how to put your sights on your targets, and so on and so forth. It's much more than just squeezing a trigger and trying to hit your target. And it's very in-depth. It's one of the things that you learn in basic training, but you continue throughout the Army. You always go back to the basics, and the basics is the most important thing. You have to have a good trigger squeeze, you have to control your breathing, you have to have a good sight picture, and what a sight picture means is where your crosshairs are in relation to your target. And it goes into all kinds of fundamentals and everything, but that's not really what I'm going to talk about. I mean, I could basically teach you a class if I needed to on how to shoot an assault rifle, but what I want to talk about in this commentary is a specific story, something that happened to me. So obviously, after you kind of do some dry runs and learn everything, how to take apart the weapon, clean it, and everything I just talked about, you actually go out to the firing range and shoot your gun. And every time you go out to the firing range, you have, I guess, your battle buddy. You get paired up with somebody to help you out, make sure you're doing everything right, to make sure your weapon's on safe when it needs to be on safe, make sure you don't do anything stupid. And what you do is, you're laying prone, you have one person with the rifle on their stomach, and then you have somebody laying on their side right next to you, watching you and making sure you do everything right as far as the trigger squeeze, how your breathing is, how you have your sandbag in front of you, how you're holding the weapon and everything. Any way that that person can help you. And then they're also there as a safety just to make sure that you're actually doing everything right, if that makes any sense. So, for example, like if I forget to take my weapon off stay safe, I have a round loaded, and there's people downrange checking their targets, that extra person is there to slap me on the side of my head and tell me that, my weapon is still on fire, and if it goes off, it could hit somebody that's downrange checking a target. So that's why that extra person's there. So I was paired up with this girl that really didn't know what she was doing, and she was having problems, and they paired me up with her because I was actually doing really well in the class. And they paired me up with her, and I was laying next to her while she was shooting. And this is what happened. She was finished shooting. She shot her 30 rounds in her magazine, and it was we were waiting for everybody else to finish shooting, and it was time for us to walk down range and check our targets to see where we actually hit. Well, when she finished shooting, she actually picked up her gun and was trying to look at it to figure out where it was, where she had to press to put it on safe. And when she did that, she picked it up and pretty much aimed it right at my head and accidentally fired the round. And I swear to God, the muzzle of that weapon was pointed right at my nose at an angle, and she fired it off. I swear to God, that bullet literally went, I would say, 2 inches in front of my nose and went off downrange. And oh my God, talk about me wanting to kill somebody. I wanted to kill her myself because she almost fucking killed me. I was like, oh my God, you almost fucking just blew my head off right here in front of everybody. And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God." And the drill sergeants, the drill instructors came over there, and she basically got kicked out of basic training right then and there. They were like, "What the fuck happened?" They were like trying to figure out what happened. And I told them, I was like, "Look, she almost just shot my freaking head off. And this is what happened. She picked it up. She couldn't figure out where to find this, safety button, and she pulled the trigger on accident." So that's my little story of how I almost died in basic training by getting shot by some stupid girl that didn't know what she was doing. So anyway, this gameplay's wrapping up. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary of this basic training episode. If you did, be sure to drop a like. Go check out Election. His link is in the description, and I'm out. Peace.